Hi, this is Royletta Romaine. I'm the owner of Healing by the Forkful. I'm a registered dietitian and a certified LEAP therapist from Boston, Mass. LEAP stands for Lifestyle Eating and Performance. I help my clients reduce or stop symptoms of inflammation, fibromyalgia, irritable bowel syndrome, migraines, and other inflammation issues with food, not medicine. You can find me on Instagram at healingbytheforkful, or you can email me at healingbytheforkfulrd at gmail.com. My mini podcast is short and to the point. A few times a month, I will bring you a new person who has been helped by what I call a personalized anti-inflammation blueprint. Please send me an email if you have questions or would like to be on the podcast. Hope to reach as many people as I can and help them because I had such success with this protocol. So welcome to Healing by the Forkful, and let's get started. Just a reminder, I call LEAP my individualized inflammation reduction blueprint. Today, we have Robert with us. So I'm going to let Robert introduce himself, where he lives, and how long he's been following this protocol. So Robert, tell us about yourself.
My name is Robert. I actually live on the mainland in Colorado, off and on several states, and Hawaii. And I've actually was introduced to the LEAP MRT diet probably 18 years ago. Initially, I suffered from a lot of GERD, esophageal reflux, and it was actually getting to the point where it was probably pretty dangerous. And I came back reactive to corn and corn sweetener. And after cutting it out for at least 6 months, I'd gone to a meeting in Dallas, Texas, and I'm sitting there and looked in the back room, and there was a Dr. Pepper back there calling to me. And eventually I had to go try to drink it. And after the first sip, it was the worst esophageal reflux I ever had.
Oh, no.
And so I stopped, stayed away from it for another 6 months. And after about 9 months to a year, I actually regained oral tolerance. And now I can have 2 or 3 sodas a week. And it's dose related. As long as I don't overdo it, I can have one now and then, but just not every day, especially
That's
not
key
Gatorade
because so many people think once I tell them that they shouldn't have something that they can't have it forever. So that's a very good example of how you've been able to, reintroduce it into your diet.
And then, of course, when I contracted COVID, they did a chest X-ray and discovered that I had a 6-centimeter aortic aneurysm and told me. So before that surgery, I did another MRT test, and actually afterwards, the surgeon told me that it was primarily the reason that I healed up so fast was primarily due to my dietitian.
That's awesome because you had less inflammation, which means that you would be able to heal a lot faster, and you were feeling better, which would make you heal a lot faster as well.
That's
Okay.
right. And, and especially with arthritis and as we get older too, of course, it gets to the point where you're going through the grocery store and it looks more like a hardware store full of
dangerous tools.
Poison. Yeah.
That's awesome.
And like grandma used to say, if you're reading the ingredient label and you don't understand it, that's not real food. Don't eat it.
Absolutely makes such a big difference in how we feel. So, just a quick question: when you tried LEAP the first time, how quick was it that you started to feel relief?
I didn't notice it as much as my wife, but it was under 2 weeks.
Okay, and then the second time you took it
after about a week. Yeah, after about a week.
Isn't that amazing? You can feel so much better in such a short period of time.
She's like, I've never seen you work this late. I said, well, there's a lot to do.
Yes, it's a lot to do, and you were feeling much better. So this means you take less medication, you do more activities and more things that you like to do, right?
Well, the Veterans Hospital actually had me on a lot of painkillers years and years ago, which I took myself off of. And right now, basically, I take one high blood pressure medication. That's it. I'm not on a lot of medications at all. But too, if you eat enough supplements in the morning that you don't have to eat breakfast, you might be married to a dietitian.
That's very, very true. But tell us some things that you've done now that you're feeling better besides working longer. I'm sure that there are some other things that you enjoy doing now that you couldn't really do before, or for as long, I should say.
Well, I mean, I suffer from a lot of chronic pain everywhere. Even the orthopedic surgeons at the VA actually asked me if I played pro football, and they've never done surgery on my shoulders. They're still kind of looking at one knee, but I've found that if I stay away from those inflammatory foods, that the pain eventually, the body kind of heals itself if you let it.
That's fantastic. Anything you'd like to say to somebody who is contemplating starting this therapy?
Well, they should do it, and really, if you don't get success right away, just kind of hang in there, because sometimes it takes a while you have to play food detective in order to find out what it is actually that's affecting you. And it can be the smallest thing sometimes. It can be like the stamp on your prescription pill. That little bit of dye that you may become back reactive to can affect you in the long run, just like a small grain of wheat can affect someone with celiac disease.
Right. It's amazing once you figure it out and learn how to take it out of your diet and incorporate new, healthier foods. Possibly you'll find something else that you really enjoy, and all of a sudden you're just feeling so much better. Would you agree?
Yes, you just have to hang in there and work it out.
Okay. Anything else you'd like to share with our podcasters?
Well, I would say, if you're having any symptoms at all, give Royletta a call and check out what she has to do for you.
Awesome. Thank you so much, Robert. I appreciate it. And listeners, thanks for listening, and I'll see you next time. Have a great day.
Thank you very much.